Hey guys, live with Archie Luxury. How are you? Mental health alert, mental health alert. How am I feeling today? I had a good sleep. I'm probably a 4.5 out of 10, not the greatest. I'm dealing with some personal problems. I'm having some nuts, pistachio and raw cashews. Yesterday I got a gift from Christopher, Guzman, Johnny Walker Green. So that's a wonderful gift there from Christopher. So I want to say thank you. Thank you for that beautiful show of Archie Luxury solidarity. And I appreciate it, man. I appreciate, because I've been going through a real tough batch at the moment. Really tough batch. Very tough batch at the moment. The moment, it's disaster. I got some personal problems with my eldest children. Just it's a disaster. Disaster doesn't even begin to explain the mess. So I've been a bit down. This shit always gets you down, you know. But what do? Do I try and pretend and do that? And I was supposed to do a video with a show with Coffeelicious, but I kind of stopped. So what? You know, these millennials, they're all very, very, you know, he's upset that I did, he's gone all sooky, and they're a real pain in the ass to deal with. Man, get over yourself. Get over yourself. You know? That's all I can say. Get over yourself. So I just stuck on the label there. That was the gift. So I do appreciate that. You got that for my birthday. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. So fight. I'm drinking some coffee. Here we go. Mr. 2. Driving a convertible takes my stresses away. You betcha. A Mercedes-Benz. I've always loved Mercedes-Benz convertibles. I have. An SL, not just any convertible, the best. Been under a bit of pressure lately. Money's tight. I might have to get a job next year. But what do I do? We're in the middle of COVID. What do I do? Let's get the show on the road there. Let's get these boys on the road. Let's get them on. Good point. It's one thing to get a Mercedes. It's one thing to afford the upkeep. Mercedes they're not for poor people. They're not for poor people. That's right. Yep. I totally agree with you. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm happy for Blue Shirt Buddha. He's like a really nice guy. He's a working man. Well, once COVID's over, he'll be a working man. You know, he's always loved the hobby. He's a nice guy. He doesn't say anything bad about anyone. Just a nice, nice guy, you know. Very nice guy. Brian Ellison, $10. Crack the JW. You know you want to. Yeah, I think I will. I've had a real bitch of a week. Absolute bitch of a week. The only thing that's kept me sane is the sucker horn and Dave. They've been good. They've been very good to me. I'm just sending the invites out now. Come on, guys, get on here. I'm sinking fast. I'd like to get that Austin Daniels on. He's a cool guy. I love him. I really do love him. He's cool. I've just been a bit down, that's all, you know. Here we go. Mr. 2. $3. Is Hiromi-san the queen bee in that video? She's actually pretty damn good, to be honest with you. She's actually pretty good to me. Because I'm not the best. I'm not the easiest to live with. I'm not the best. Pretty hard to live with a third-rate YouTube celebrity. Not easy. Speaking of, hello.
Hey, it's Tim from loudmouthtim.com, and there is the access panel someone asked about. It's still there.
$5, Michael M.
I put up 2 new videos today.
Thank you. Thank you, Michael M. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, what do you say, Archie? Like $15 today for someone to kick me off? That way you make $15.
That could be good. Jeb, $5. Jeb, thank you so much. And of course we got Slapman. Slapman, $5. Oh, we got Slapman, $5. G'day, Arch. Could you pull up the Vacheron Quililiag Grey Dial 9.5 box and papers? Give me your thoughts.
Are you talking to someone, Archie? What's going on?
Yeah, I am. I'm just...
Oh. I'm still at the data center. It's going okay.
How is the job? Tell me what's happening.
Oh, the job's been all right. I've been messed up myself, though.
What's wrong?
I had a week in the hospital. I had cellulitis in my foot.
What happened?
Cellulitis. Some kind of a bacterial infection that was messed up. I'm still getting over it. It's not fun.
I'm just going to bring up this photo here. This is a photo of this watch here. Probably one of the best reviews is the Hodinkee. I remember reading this Hodinkee review. It's beautiful. That's a beautiful Vacheron. It's 1914, 15, just under 15. New. It must be steel. That must be steel. That can't be precious metal at that money.
This is my webcam I'm using now.
Okay, we got blue shirt. Blue shirt Buddha's here. Hello, blue shirt.
Oh,
Hello, Pontiff. Hello, Tim.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Just
Someone
very quickly.
super chat in $15 to kick me off.
Yes, please do that. I would like to. Here we go. What do you think of this Vacheron, blue shirt?
I love it. The Quad de Lille.
I
Great
think
watch.
for under 10 grand, it's not terrible, is it?
No, it's a lovely
It's
watch.
steel. It's not precious metal at that price,
That's okay.
but it's got their in-house movement.
Correct.
The 5100 caliber.
Mm.
Geneva seal, because remember the other cheapie is the Vacheron 56. I think this is a step up from the 56. What do you reckon?
Absolutely, it is. It is. Did you say
I
hello
think it's
to?
a nice watch.
It is. Did you say
I
hello
think it's
to
a nice watch.
Sucker Horn?
Sucker Horn! I gotta tell you, Sucker Horn's been helping me out. I've been having some trouble with my adult children. He's been giving me advice.
He's a good man.
Sometimes I can't see the wood for the trees. It's just such a mess.
It is indeed.
He's always someone who sets you straight.
Yep.
He's a good guy. Tanzil, $5. AC3, we missed you on the CoffeeZilla show, where they rated the Archie Luxury Channel. Why did you know? I got the days wrong, okay? I got the days wrong, okay? I think it might work in my favor not turning up instead of turning up. You never
Maybe.
know. Hey, just work with me, blue shirt. Just. I'm a
You
bit
could
down, blue shirt.
You could,
Can
I
you cut
could
me
tell.
some slack?
I'll cut
Can
you
you cut
some
me-
slack, Pontiff.
Cut me some slack, hey?
Yeah.
MR2 once in a while.
I gotta tell you, man. Here we go. Ed Venus G, $2. AC3, where is the beep? We should go live, yeah.
A little too late for that, but
I'll do that tomorrow. I gotta tell you guys, seriously, the only thing that's kept me happy is knowing that you got a bluesy.
Oh, thank you. I'm over the moon.
You're a hard-working,
Still.
good man, you know?
Thank you.
Sam Roscoe. That's an old t-shirt.
Loudmouth, I want to
That's
thank you for coming on when I was sinking fast. You know when a show's going bad, don't you?
Who, me?
Mm.
I hear what you said.
I said, you know when a show's going bad, don't you?
Super chat.
Just when you think it can't get any worse, here comes Loudmouth Tim.
Here we go. 2 smoke, 2 stroke, $3. Loudmouth Tim Cardinal Fund. They love you, Loudmouth.
What
How
was
are
the
you? Tell me this. Your
Cardinal
job?
Fund?
You were in hospital. Let's just clarify this. You were in hospital with what?
For a week with this cellulitis infection in my leg.
How did you pay for that? That must sound expensive. How much was that?
Actually, no. About $1,500 is what it's through the VA, the Veterans Administration. So
Because you
$1,500
served your
covered
country, didn't
everything.
you?
What's that?
You served your country.
Yeah, a long time ago. I know it's hard to believe looking at me, but yeah, that happened.
Super chat. Showcase.
Oh, I can bring up
Showcase.
a,
Just very
just bring
quickly, I
up
want to say
a
thank you, Tim, for
photo.
your service. Thank you, Tim, for your service.
I have
Okay.
a photo here of me, Archie. Here's a photo of me from way back when. Way back
Holy Christ! Look at this. With the thin guy. That's you.
when. That's me.
Oh, thank you for your service, Tim.
That's about 1989. Let me get another one up here for you.
Wow.
That's me up there on top of the our 113.
Do you miss those days?
It was okay at the time.
But now, looking back, do you miss those days?
This is me over here. At the time, it was the best situation I had. A skinny
Wow.
loudmouth Tim, can you imagine? I was about 180 pounds back then.
Wow.
I was on his Facebook page, and I was just bouncing around looking up old information, and I happened to come across this one guy here in the middle. And
Here we go. Showcase watches £2. Tim, tell us why you keep so many napkins in the car.
they just accumulated over time, and I thought, you know
Hey,
what,
I
can
keep them
make a
too.
good out of
I
this.
keep napkins in my car too, because they're
Well-
a resource. I don't want to see them wasted.
I had a stack about a foot tall.
Yes. You like fast food?
Some of it.
Chick-fil-A?
This is going to happen again, Archie. This is
Yes.
from 2016.
Are you a Trump supporter, blue shirt?
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Here we go. Dog trainer, how are you? Save me, man.
Gentlemen,
Marky.
gentlemen. Blue shirt
Oh,
and a
the Confederate
racist
flag, that's-
loudmouth. And a racist
Ooh,
loudmouth, too.
loudmouth. That's not so good. That why does the Confederate flag? Some people get very angry about it, don't they? I didn't really.
It's just not in fashion these days. Listen, I would like to call on the powers of the mug for something special, unique, and different today.
Nice.
Bring him
I
out.
want to. I am bringing in a kinder, gentler
Rancher?
rancher. A
Wow.
kinder, gentler. The rancher of old, the rancher of yore, the rancher who would poke Archie now and again, but not sit on his stupid chat.
Super chat.
Itchy Bud, NYX $2. The Brains Trust looks like Trump fans.
Yeah, we do. don't
Super
we?
chat.
Stupid chat.
Super chat, thank you. Here we go. Vince Lamoretti, $2. Loudmouth Tim just voted for Biden.
Yeah, that's
what?
Lamartine,
No, I'm
by
not
the way.
voting for Biden.
Here we go there. Okay, we got the rancher. Hello, my favorite rancher. How are you?
Oh, I'm great.
Oh, just tell me how
about
many views are on CoffeeZilla then. Just tell me how many.
yourself? Last time I checked, it was much earlier today. 9,000.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Super
I'll-
chat.
Joe's money, $2. Don't fly that flag on the losing side.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that flag is. I don't understand American politics, but
What I don't understand is why someone in Pittsburgh is flying the stars and bars. God damn it, Tim. That is cultural appropriation. And us rednecks will not stand for it, sir. We will not stand for it.
ABC man, how are you?
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening,
Oh, he's
Archie.
ABC.
How's it going?
It's disaster. Absolute
What's going on?
Disaster.
It's a
disaster.
disaster. It's a
Clyde Z, how
disaster.
are you, Clyde? Did I successfully summon a less irascible rancher?
I'm
Hey,
actually
and
a
Zeal,
little-
super chat.
Stupid chat.
Here we go.
Wake up.
Ten
Wake
shield.
up.
Here we
Wake
go.
up. Read
$5.
it. Read it.
$5. AC3, the CoffeeZilla lad, said you should be the biggest name on YouTube, but most of your videos were shoddy work, and that you needed an editor.
Yeah,
I'm
you have
one
one.
take Archie. It's one
You have-
take Archie.
You have
Those
Clyde.
millennials are pretty sharp.
If you needed a critic, we would have Clyde
He-
given
oh my
her.
God! I think they took the video down.
Why?
Actually, they thought it was insulting the lady voice.
Oh, Clyde, I thought you were going to be nice.
No,
What
I'm
happened to
serious.
the kinder, gentler rancher?
I know. You know what? The mug, the
I'm
poor.
kind
the
of
mug-
gentler than the lady voice.
I see.
I might have to.
I see.
Sure,
no.
I might have
Actually,
to pour the mug.
they were-
Like if I pour the mug out, Clyde has to go. So what do you think?
For
Yeah,
it.
no.
Four.
He just
Four.
got
But
here.
look-
Four.
Blue shirt. Let me tell you the
The
theory
light
here.
bright for my jack-o'-lantern for Halloween.
No, Mom.
So-
you know what happens? You know what happens when you pour the mug out? You know what the rancher does when you pour the liquid
He
concentrate?
leaves, and then Mark leaves, and then I'm stuck by myself. I'll be
No,
right
no, no,
back,
no,
guys.
no, no, no.
I'll be
Something else.
right
No.
Don't find me
I'll
out.
be there for moral support, blue shirt. Don't worry.
A B C D E F G. You know what, Clyde? The thing is, if I ban you from the show long enough, you'll go through withdrawal, and then you'll have to come back and be nice.
I gotta
You'll
tell
have
you
with-
guys.
Okay, then ban me. Ban me.
I gotta tell you guys,
No.
I had a really hard
No.
week,
Hammer.
and this
No.
was given to me as a birthday gift. It's a bit.
Hold on, Archie. Ban
Is the
me.
green any good? I know the blue is great, but what's the
The
green?
green is the green's very good because that's their
It's
malt.
Tipichat.
It's their malt whiskey.
The blue is amazing.
No,
Here we go. Itchy Bud NYX $2. Let's hear some loudmouth view on Black Lives Matter.
Oh, I
God,
don't think you want to hear that.
Can we not get
I'll keep it
political?
short. I'll say I disagree.
Clyde.
Severely.
Hey, Clyde, can you
Yeah.
see me, Clyde?
wait.
I just poured you out. I'm leaving. I can't share space with loudmouth Tim. It's just too
Oh.
stupid.
All right.
Yeah, okay, we'll remove him. He's gone, okay? He's gone now. Okay. I gotta tell you, guy. Oh, what the hell?
He left, and you know what that means? Yay! Oh, thank God. I had. You didn't put any
I'm
notes.
back
up.
on.
I haven't
I'm
had any
back
time to
on. Where's
hydrate,
he
anyway.
gone? Oh my God, they're leaving like flies. Jesus. I don't understand. What happened here?
Well,
I
I
gotta
think it's
be
quite
honest
clear what
with you.
happened there.
Here we go. Larry Kipping, £4. £4 for Loudmouth's Tim's efforts tonight. I gotta be honest with you. I think all lives matter. I gotta be honest with you. I'm just a right conservative guy, right? But I gotta tell you, I do think a lot of blacks have had it bloody tough in America. You people were pretty vicious to the blacks, okay? I gotta say this, right? You guys sent them there as slaves. You treated them like garbage, and you know, obviously there's going to be some upset people out there. And I got to be totally honest with you. I've never really cared what color somebody is. It doesn't matter. A lot of good people on both sides, but I'm not really into this. You know, I honestly think. Mr. 2, is Pauline handsome your savior? Why? I gotta be honest with you. I think, in all honesty to you there, black lives, of course, everyone's life is important. Jesus, we're sinking fast.
Yeah. And I
My
knew as soon
God.
as I come back, everybody would disappear.
It's
Figures.
just gone bad. Anyhow, let me just have a drink. Can I have a drink with you, Blue Shirt?
Absolutely,
Let's just
sure.
make it me and you together. My life is a mess at the moment, okay? Let
Yeah,
me just tell you this, okay? I don't think
Mhm.
Loudmouth was... He doesn't mean to be offensive, but I gotta be honest with you. He's probably not the best guy to invite on the show.
Well, when you're sinking fast and you're grasping at straws.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. I've had it. Look at this. The show's gone disastrous. Let's have a drink.
Did somebody pay you for it, I hope?
Yes, they did.
All right, good.
I've had a really bad week, okay? Really bad week. Trouble with my kids.
I know.
Really difficult, hard week. So I got to be honest with you. It's a
I see.
disaster. I try my best. I try
A
my best. I tell you what
disaster.
does motivate me is you. You motivate me. That's who. Hey,
Sorry,
ABC.
my headset was playing up, so I just had to
No worries.
Jeez.
No
exit and then
worries.
resync.
Thank you, my friend. Tanzeel Super Chat.
Tanzeel, let's get back to watchers. Let's get back to watchers.
Indeed,
I got to tell you the
indeed.
truth there. Everybody, I love yous all. You know, I mean, let's be honest there. I don't like the extremists on both sides here, but seriously,
No politics.
they did no
Just
politics. They got a
watches.
bad deal. Okay, here we go. Black Lives Matter. Oops, sorry.
Bluesy, you can answer this question.
What?
Let's get back to watchers. So serious. The 1266100LN as a daily wearer. Bigger class, 21 mil between the lugs, but does it break size tradition?
No, I mean, what is that? That's the new.
That's the black.
Okay.
That's
No.
the standard steel. The standard steel.
I mean, the original sub was 37, right? And then it moved to 40 for a long time, and now it's a couple of percentage points of a millimeter difference. It's from
Do you know what I think is going to happen?
40.2 to 40.5. It's, let me tell you, Tenzil, it wears just fine.
Do you know what I think is going to happen?
What's that?
Everyone is going to start making 21mm straps and bracelets.
Of course they are.
Ooh, Marky P, £5. I stay up to learn about watches, not bad politics.
There
I
you go.
agree with that.
Good
There we
shout,
go.
good
I
shout.
agree.
Yeah, I think everyone's going to start making 21mm straps, and they're going to be more and more of those in the market because
Mhm.
Rolex have done it.
But you know what? You can't fit a strap to the Rolex because the lugs, where they've put the holes, it doesn't fit properly.
Oh, you can't thread a NATO through.
Not well. You can do anything, but it disfigures.
It's hard.
Yeah, they're very nasty that way.
Here we go. Showcase watches. Signing off, guys. Catch you in the next one. Love you,
See ya,
Showcase.
James.
Thank you.
See showcase.
Super
Two
chat.
stroke, two
$15.
smoke, $15. Pull up the Amiga Rising Sun. About to buy one blind.
Ooh,
Ooh,
buying
buying
anything
any watch blind is
it's not a good
yeah.
idea.
And here we
Agreed.
go, Mr. Two, $3. I watched your 41st birthday vid, slurping oysters. Yeah,
Slurping
I can't do
oysters.
that anymore. Oh, that makes me so
Mm.
ill. You know, as you get older, you just can't handle those rich foods.
I love oysters.
Is it true oysters are alive whilst you put them in your mouth?
I think when they're open, they don't live. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another
Omega
super chat.
Rising Sun. Let's bring this baby up. I want to bring this baby up. Omega
Mm-hmm.
Rising Sun.
Mm.
What do you think of this watch? Let's have a look. Let's call a spade a spade. Whew.
Pull this
It's
baby up.
unusual. Let's bring this baby up now. Let's get this baby up now. The Amiga Rising Sun. What do you think?
How do you see
I
the
love it.
silver against the white?
I love it. I love it. What do you think?
Needs more contrast for me.
Yeah, it's a little hard to read.
The Rising Sun was the Tokyo 2020 Olympic watch.
Oh, that's what this is. Okay,
Oh.
then this is the going to be a super collectible.
Hmm.
It's that's another disaster.
Yeah, since there was no 2020 Tokyo Games. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying it for an investment, I can't see this not going up in value.
Yeah, I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
man, go for it, go for it, go for it. Here we go. 03 oysters, 03, 03, 03
Just RX.
Just Rux. $5. Thoughts on the steel JLC Polaris chronograph? Is it worth the 10,000 price tag? Speedy, a better pick for a chrono. I like the
Probably.
Polaris. JLC makes great stuff.
Polaris is
Probably not
beautiful.
worth the retail
JLC.
price tag though.
But again,
Retail
I just
price
don't. It doesn't. Having a diver chronograph just doesn't.
I know it doesn't.
I don't get it.
It doesn't. I don't. Hey, that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel.
If you're gonna get a
So,
chronograph, get a chronograph. If you're gonna get a diver, get a diver.
yes, yes, yes. That's exactly.
So for me, Speedy is a better pick for a chrono. Nothing
Yeah, I
against
don't
the
understand-
Polaris. It's a great watch.
it is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
That is nice, yeah.
It is.
Look at
But-
that.
A diver? I don't understand this. Do you?
Right. No.
It's confused. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Agreed.
I've got to tell you guys.
Hey, Savron, how are you, sir?
Savron's in
You
the
should come on
audience
up.
there. I'm just about to send it. You're thinking about better than me there. I was just about to send him the link, okay?
Yep. Always good to
He's
talk
a good
to
guy.
Savron.
Savron's a great guy. I love his
Yes.
stories are amazing, you know?
Mm.
I've sent you the link,
Yeah.
Savron.
Mr. 2, super
Um,
chat.
Okay, here we go. Mr. 2, $3. You should remove loudmouth Tim Wrench. Hashtag cancel culture.
Well, you got to
I
pay
think
to
we
do that.
will. I tell you what, he was pretty crappy today, wasn't he? I didn't even. It's just. I don't even get you American politics because I don't understand the things. Okay,
Super
here we go.
chats. Super chats.
Joe Money, $2. Diver can't have a leather strap. That is stupid. I agree, man.
You
It
missed
can't
one.
have a leather strap.
Vince LaMartina.
Vince LaMartina, $2. Oh, what was your first serious watch? Well, I gotta tell you, my first serious watch, I had a Court Seiko. Then I got then the jeweler had a special on Omega Seamasters. It was half price, and I begged my dad to buy my Seiko off me so I could buy the. Here we go, Doc BBW. Thank you, Doc. How are you?
Doc. How are you, Doc?
I am good. How are you doing, gentlemen?
We're good. We're good to talk to you again.
It's a disaster. Disaster.
So, I know I'm a little late here as Blue Shirt Bluesy still enjoying his lovely watch.
I am indeed.
Yep.
I am indeed.
Yep,
loves
congratulations. I
He
know
loves
I've said this to you on a private message, but you
Yep.
know, wear it in health and wealth.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
Exactly.
Thank you, guys. I
Dan
appreciate it.
Redkey, $2. Clivers, 1. 2-stroke, 2-smoke. 2-smoke, 2-stroke, $3, 1. Rich Buddy, $2. Hi, guys. Omega Ceramic Dark Side of the Moon. I've never been a big ceramic guy.
That's a
I've always
beautiful
been-
watch, The Dark Side of the Moon, though. Rich Buddy's
If you
right.
see it in person, it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it really is. I'm
The
not a
blue
big
one's
ceramic
nice
guy
as well.
either, but that Dark Side of the Moon is just, it pops.
It's got the
Wow,
sparkles in it and
$50.
everything.
50 New Zealand bucks.
Cam Ran R, 50 New Zealand. Omega Constellation Globemaster 39mm versus Jaeger LeCoultre Master Ultra Thin Moon.
Ooh.
Thoughts? I'm not a big fan of ultra thins. They can be horrendously expensive to service.
Are they
They
fragile?
were. I'm telling you, Archie. When I had my JLC Master Ultra Thin Small Seconds, I had JLC service it, and it was $750. It wasn't terrible.
Okay,
Are they
wasn't
fragile
terrible.
though?
I don't know.
Are they fragile? No.
Here we go. Let's
I
just
didn't
call it
think
up.
so.
It is. I think it's an absolutely beautiful looking watch.
I just didn't wear it enough. That was the problem. And the Globemaster is a fantastic looking watch too.
The
Both.
Globemaster's never really taken off, has it? Has never
No.
really had the success. Because remember, it was
No.
they had special certification on the Globemaster. Remember that?
Yeah, it had a star on it, didn't it, for something?
Omega
There's
Globemaster.
a
I gotta tell you,
blue side of the moon as well.
There's a blue side of the moon.
look,
Yep.
you must admit the Globemaster itself. Look at that. That it's very much Omega's attempt at a date just, isn't it?
Yeah.
The
Blue side of the moon is
Globemaster-
also quite stunning, by the way.
Which one?
The blue side of the moon.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to tell you, in all honesty, guys, I think you're best to go with the JLC, but the Omega is amazing. I love the Omega.
Let's just hope they
Isn't
don't
the
lose
cost
the
of the Amiga significantly less than the JLC? I don't know if cost is a factor, but from my memory,
Cost is always a factor.
Let's just hope they're not losing
It's
the
a little.
plot
It's
with-
going to be a little bit less than the JLC, but that's a beautiful watch. I mean, I can vouch
Yes.
for the JLC Master Ultra Thin because they're beautiful watches.
If they get their pricing right and the limited edition debacle, then I think they might be back in the game.
And again, you want to get these pieces used, guys. You don't want to buy them new.
Both of these, you want to buy them used.
Correct.
Mr. 2, $8. I'm off to enjoy the SL in the Sydney sun and increase my risk of sun cancer. Love you, big boy. Night, gents. Enjoy the sunburst, blue shirt.
Thank you, Mr. 2. Enjoy your ride in your SL.
Ooh,
Cheers, Mr. Two.
He's got. I love the white. I think it's just, and it's not a pimped out AMG. It's just the classic.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful car.
SL 400.
Beautiful car.
more than enough power. Absolutely amazing.
But you have to love that blue dial and the pie pan dial. It's a very classy looking Omega.
Well, the Snoopy has pie pan dial.
I got to tell you, Omega. What do you think? Are they making a resurgence? See, people can't get Rolex. Is Omega the brand to go to?
Well, if you
If
want
they
to
get the
walk into an
pricing right.
AD and, you know, with the exception of, you know, a Snoopy or an Ed White, if you want to walk into an AD and go home with a watch, then yes.
It's a pie pan. The Snoopy is a pie pan. Explain that. It's got the pie pan dial. Are you sure?
I think so.
I thought it was the same as a normal Speedmaster dial. No.
I'm
That's
fairly
what I
sure there was
thought.
something about the edge of the dial.
It's
Okay, 'cause
possible
the pie
that
pan is quite.
the latest Snoopy may be a pipe pan
Can you
rather
bring
than
that?
the old one.
Can you bring it up?
Okay, we'll call up the 2020. Let's have a look.
There you go.
Can you see? Is
I
it-
can't see it, but of course a white dial is kind of
Yeah,
tough to see.
Right.
I don't know if it's a pie pan.
But that's
It's
what
not
I-
as prominent as the Globemaster, but
I have to
Yeah, can you
say,
see that?
There we go.
Yeah, that does look
Yeah, a
kind of
little
pie
bit,
pan
yep.
right there.
Yeah, it
Very
certainly does.
slight, but it's
Yeah.
not.
well, but that's, you know, that's the way the 321 is. The pipe pan is not as exaggerated as say a Globemaster pipe.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the transitional that I had also had a pipe pan because it had a 321 dial on an 861 movement.
Rich Buddy's on the list for blue Snoopy.
Oh. So you know the other Snoopies. When did they come out? 2015.
Showcase says he's on #1 on his AD list.
For a 321, right?
For the Ed White, yeah.
I got to be honest with you,
Frank and honest.
frank and honest. I love the front of this watch, but this back. What happens when that? I just don't. I'm just not convinced. This is. It's a bit gimmicky. No,
You're not a millennial. You don't get it.
it's a piece of plastic, isn't it, or what is it?
I'm
What
not
is
sure.
it?
You know, I haven't seen the watch, but that is the command module is linked to the chronograph. So if you run the chronograph, that goes around the moon, and the Earth supposedly is attached to the small seconds, and that will circumvent the moon there. Super chat.
Joe Money super
Here
chat.
we go. Joe Money. Grown men don't wear a watch with cartoons on it. Yeah, I tend to. I like Snoopy. I must admit, I always liked Snoopy as a kid. Did you like Snoopy?
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
yeah.
I like Snoopy.
I'm trying to think if there are any other examples of cartoon characters appearing on any watches. Don't
Well,
think
I
so.
mean, they'd have to pay copyright for this, wouldn't they? I mean, you had, you know,
Yeah.
there was Rolex had unofficial Mickey Mouses, you know, those sort of things like that, didn't they?
Really?
Yeah, they weren't done by Rolex. They were kind of.
And of course, a certain Tingler has a favorite Swatch watch that has a strange Mickey Mouse on the front, or Ricky Rad, or something like that.
Correct.
Again, that could be a millennial thing.
Yeah, I kind of. They'd have to be paying a royalty to the Snoopy, you know, that organization, wouldn't they? They would pay massive
Yeah.
fees for this.
Oh, somebody's getting money in their pocket. Absolutely, for that.
Right.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to say really. It's sort of is it worth so much more than a standard Amiga?
Come
Not
on
for
now.
me,
I mean,
but
is any of this worth what it goes for?
right.
Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. ABC. What happened to ABC? We lost you. What happened? ABC.
I just
He's just very quiet.
No. The display went off by mistake, and then it just
I see.
closed the connection. Don't know why.
I gotta tell you. I gotta tell
So
you.
much
Good news,
for
huh?
so much for the Google ads, right?
Yeah.
Right.
That's okay. I gotta tell you, I really am happy with Blue Shirt getting the bluesy. Man, that is amazing. You're happy. He's over the moon. That's it. You're gonna love
Yep.
that watch forever. You're never gonna forget the day you picked up this watch. It's
Nope.
etched into your mind.
Yep.
Nice to have another bluesy brother in the group.
Exactly.
I gotta say that's a
Yeah.
good one and done. If you had to, what happened to people who used to buy one Rolex? What the hell? Why do people need 10 of the damn things? How many of these things do you really need?
Why does anybody need 6 Pateks?
I don't. That's a good question. I think there's some serious. Why would you need 6? Can I ask you that?
It's a
You need
mental
to tell
disorder.
us that, I think.
I think it's crazy. To be totally honest with you, I think it's crazy.
Well,
I'm actually-
it was unnecessary. You were trying to, outdo the rodent, and then
you answer a question that wasn't there.
look what happened: the death of a competitor.
You know what I really do miss is a Speedy, a proper manual wine, just a normal Helsa-like glass
Mhm.
Speedy. I miss that, and I would
Absolutely.
love a ceramic. I can't get the 41 because it's too new, but the previous. I don't even mind the Smurf blue two-tone. You know the Smurf?
Mm-hmm.
I still miss your solid gold sub.
Yeah, but
There are
I
a
never
lot-
felt
there are a
comfortable
lot-
wearing it.
There are a lot of punters out there that miss the solid gold sub.
Yeah, but I never felt comfortable wearing it. You know, it just never. That's the problem. That is the problem. It's
The mental anguish of damaging it, is that the idea?
Yeah, mental anguish of damaging it, and you know what? It kind of. The two-tone was perfect. Two-tone, believe you me. And I got to be honest with you, the reason I loved the Daytona better was because it had the newer clasp on it.
Mm-hmm.
That new clasp is amazing. You tell me what you think, Blue Shirt. The clasp.
Yeah, it's amazing, and like I said last night, the glide lock is the greatest invention ever. It's completely amazing.
Lewis C, £2. Hey Pontiff, can I come on the show tomorrow? Who's Lewis C?
He's a good kid. He was on with us on the after party yesterday on Clive's stream. Good kid.
Okay. Come on. Send me a email to archieluxury72@gmail. We'll see what we can do, Lewis C. I gotta tell you, seriously, the days of a Rolex fan having one watch, that's gone now, isn't it? How many do you have? How many do people have? Do you have friends who collect Rolex, Blue Shirt?
No, none of my friends like watches.
Okay. What's the most watches you guys have seen anyone with? What's the most?
Well, my father's collection.
He was a dealer, but wasn't he?
He repaired them. He dealt with them, bought and sold, collected.
How many at any one point did he have, Assad?
When he died, I think in the bag there must have been nearly 100 of varying
Rolexes.
values. Varying
Wow.
values. Some were, quite, relatively cheap at the time. Like there was an old Cheetah Ranger that probably didn't fetch much, but now it probably does.
Mm-hmm.
An old Air King and stuff like that. But yeah, he had a lot of watches.
Okay.
I gotta say, in all honesty, that collection from Dave, the super collector, like 30, 40 watches. Ooh.
I met up with someone at happy hour,
Yep.
and to my shock, she was wearing a Rolex at the time.
Nice.
It was a man's Rolex but it was factory. It had the factory, diamonds on the lugs and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm. The Daytona?
I guess it was not a Daytona though. It was a Datejust.
The Datejust. Okay.
Yep, they did that. And what happened?
Well, I just was like shocked because I thought, how could a guy ever wear this watch? But on her, it looked fine.
Right.
And how many does she have?
She had 10 Rolex.
Wow. Nice.
And then, one of them was a mid-size, and the others were like Datejust types.
Okay.
And did you tell
Tanzil,
her
super
you're a bit
chat.
of a Rolex man?
I had on my Daytona at the time that I met her, just by luck.
And did she know what it was?
She said, "That's very nice what you're wearing."
Wow. Tanzil, $5. Pepsi versus Sub C as a daily wear, both steel. Think the Jubilee is just not as versatile versus the Oyster. Lolex, please. I think both could be daily wears, couldn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Probably the Sub C would probably just be a smidgen.
Right. Super chat, Dave Coffey.
I think. Oh, sorry.
Dave Coffey, $5. Blue shirt. How many hairline scratches have you put on the new Bluesy so far?
I don't know, maybe one or two.
Have you put a piece of rubber under, plastic on it, or
I have
stickers?
not. I have not.
No, you just wear the watch.
I'm
Carefully
just gonna wear the watch. I'm very good on my watches. Even the AD yesterday was like, your watches are in immaculate shape.
Yes.
When I traded them in, so and the Explorer I bought that one used. That wasn't even new, so I'm very easy on my watches.
Did you trade it to the person who sold you the new Bluesy?
Yeah. I went. I traded
you
them.
traded it up.
Yeah,
Fellow Riser, cheers, Arch. Fellow Riser is the guy who bought me the booze. Thank you, fellow Riser.
Well done, fellow Riser.
Yeah, that was much appreciated.
Because a sober pontiff is not a fun pontiff.
No, that's correct. That is exactly right there. I got to tell you, man, that's exactly how it goes. That's exactly how it goes. And
so, Doc, you got to get back into the Speedmaster game, Doc. I know you've been kicking around the idea, and I know you're still in mourning after yours was stolen, but you need a Speedy. Yeah,
it's part of the reason that that Showcase has become a little more like Clive these days. It's that when you ridicule somebody about losing a watch like that. It's a painful reminder, and
right.
There's a constant PTSD that happens with a watch like that.
Right. But like riding a horse, you fall off, you got to get right back on it, Doc.
I agree. I'm a little slow moving on what I want. Right. And actually, honestly, I am debating about whether to save money for 321 or settle for the somewhat lesser first Amiga in space.
First Amiga in space, yeah. Tanzil, super chat.
Tanzil, $5. AC3. Everyone complained about the versatility of the Hulk as a daily when it came out. Think this also applies to Kermit because of the green bezel? No. That
green bezel.
Kermit.
I think the Kermit fits in much easier.
I agree. I think the Kermit fits in is much more versatile than the Hulk.
Yeah.
It's an amazing
Kermit or Kermit?
watch.
Unless you're the Riddler and you wear green every day.
Either or, ABC. I mean, the Pontiff was blown away by the Kermit he tried on the other day.
Yeah, I could tell.
It absolutely took my breath away. I gotta be.
We could tell. We could really tell.
It was old, happy, spring in his step Pontiff again.
Yeah,
Although the
he
Hulk,
gave you your mojo back for those few minutes.
the Hulk kind of looks like you're wearing a wad of dollar bills. So I mean, you do get that. It's like just green all over green, the Hulk.
It's really
gotta tell
personal
you guys-
preference. You know, Mark loves his Hulk.
You know,
Absolutely.
If I could have any watches now, I would love to have a Hulk. Sorry, Kermit.
Mhm.
The new Kermit, a Speedy, 2 Paddocks, and the Reverso. 5 done. Archie 5. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. No more.
that's a-
Don't need any more.
Nope. That would be perfect. Absolutely perfect.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm actually thinking of. I'm actually thinking of. I am thinking
A number
of,
between 1 and 10.
I'm thinking of selling a few off once the COVID situation eases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you certainly don't need 2 5127s. That you definitely don't need.
That's a starting point.
Right.
Look, I think.
And then you have to
actually-
reassess how many ladies Pateks you really do need after you get rid of one of those
Right.
redundants.
2 is fine. 2 is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, how many of these things do you really need? You know what I mean? 2 is amazing. Okay.
I think the biggest part about owning 6 Pateks is that even if you wear them all in rotation, even if you wear them all at the same time, no one really knows what they are.
No, that's a good point.
It's all for you. It's all for just you yourself.
And you're not jumping in the pool with one.
Oh no.
No. I gotta be honest with you there. I kind of think I made a few mistakes in my time. Okay, I've done a few dumb things. I think the best collection I had was World Time. Here we go. Showcase watches. $5. Watch this space, guys. Omega on the up and making big moves. They have dropped all the limited editions and knocking ball out of the park. Omega equals exciting. You betcha.
You heard it from Showcase Watches, gentlemen.
Showcase.
Omega
Tanzil,
on the
$5.
move.
AC3, the Archie 5 needs an Automars Pig Wet, one that gives you a third asshole that service. I'd love a Navy themes, you know, like Cliver's got.
You gotta.
I'd love the Navy themes.
Oh, you can always rely on Tanzil bringing up the good old days.
The good old days. Ah,
Yes, that Navy themes that the Rancher has is absolutely amazing. I am not a Royal Oak Offshore fan, but that watch is stunning, and it's even better because he put a bracelet on it.
I remember a few years ago, I thought to myself, because I had a boss who used to, this was when I was working photographing watches, he used to always wear I think it was a Bumblebee. It was an orange one, orange AP, had orange in it. And I went through, looked at all the Royal Oak Offshores and said, which one would I pick if I was to pick a Royal Oak Offshore chronograph? Navy themes!
Yeah.
Navy themes, because I always loved blue, you know?
Why does...
I mean,
sorry.
I was going to say, that's the thing about Blue Shirt Buddha. You've always loved blue yourself. That's why the two-tone bluesy is so special.
Correct.
Well, who doesn't like blue? Really?
True. Very, very true.
Audemars Pig Wet sounds a lot like JJ the Coot.
Yes.
The Bluesy is just an amazing watch. It really is. I can't recommend it enough.
It's a versatile watch too, because in sunlight it pops with all the blue, but yet, you know, if you go someplace with indoor lighting, low light, it looks basically like just a regular tuxedo Submariner.
Mm-hmm.
It just really blends right in, and it fits wherever you're going.
I gotta say, I think Rolex itself there, I think this could be the death of the hobby when they make watches so scarce and hard to get. A lot of people just can't be playing the game, you know.
I have to admit, I'm still puzzled, as you brought up once before. What is their game? What is Rolex's game? I mean, because they're not making nearly as much money on the scarcity as everyone else is making once they get their hands on one.
Exactly.
So what's their end game on this? What is it? What do they do?
$5, 10 Zeal. For AC3, you used to love the Datejust. Do you still hold that watch in high regard? It's rich history and versatile. It used to be in your top 10.
I love
I gotta
Datejust.
be honest with you. I think it's a smidgen too small. Okay.
And I love Datejust.
They just 41.
Oh no,
What's that,
but the 41 proportion-wise isn't as nice as the classic Datejust.
39?
I think it'd be perfect at 38, 39 mils. That's the size I would like to see it. But
I think a 38 would be awesome. Just a couple of millimeters larger, a little bit larger than a 4-digit Daytona
Exactly.
would be perfect.
They did 39, which is not a million miles away from 38.
39.
No,
Didn't
that's
they
the
do
OP.
Datejust
They did
39?
that was the OP 39.
Oh, there's no Datejust 39.
No.
It's from 36 to 41.
No.
The 41. Yep.
Yeah, and they had
Wow,
the
that's
Datejust 2, which was even fatter, wasn't it? The proportions.
Right.
But
I gotta say, seriously,
I mean, who doesn't like a fluted bezel and a Jubilee bracelet? I mean, come on. Everybody loves that. It's
Jingly
classic.
jangly.
Yep. Even the modern one, though, which isn't jingly jangly. It's an amazing look.
I tell you, when I met that woman with the 10 Rolex, and then she had a bunch of other stuff. She had 10 Movados too. So I don't know what's
did
going
she
on
go?
with
Did you
that.
go on a date with her or not? Did you ever catch up with her and say, "Hey, let's talk watches" or something?
Without going into details, we got together. But
Nice.
the point about the watch part of it was that she was wearing Datejusts. And
Was she
they
a
looked-
wealthy woman?
Yeah, a little bit, not super wealthy.
So what made her have the love for watches? Why was that her thing?
She inherited the love for watches from one of her bosses because she managed a bunch of dental groups. And she had a dentist boss that she got to be very close with. She denied any sexual aspect. It was more like a daughter and father thing,
Mhm.
so she said. But in any case, she got some of the watches from him. And
So
then
what
she got into
stopped
watches
you?
after
What
that.
stopped her being Mrs. BBW? Can I ask you that?
I'm superficial. I'll just say that. She, I better just leave it at that. But she had nice watches.
Wow, that's an
I also
amazing
got
story.
fleas from her.
Oh,
Which was
Ken
weird.
Zeal.
Chat.
Super chat.
10 Zeal, $5. The doc met a busty, voluptuous woman on an airplane. He started fraternizing with her. She saw his 4-digit Daytona and asked if it's his grandpa watch.
That's a different story that's actually true.
What happened?
She
Was
was
this coach or business or first?
this was on a Southwest flight, and they don't have that stuff.
So just
And
one.
I was grabbing the last flight out, and I got a Southwest flight, and I got the emergency row. She was a very nice person. She let me have the emergency row with the extra leg room.
Nice.
Oh, I see. Got you. And what happened?
And we got talking and stuff. She was a little bit into watches, a little bit. And then she saw my watch, and she says, "Oh, is that like your father's or grandfather's?" I took it as a compliment,
As you should.
as I should.
Did
And
you ever meet up with
of
her
course-
again?
oh yes, Oh, yes.
Geez, you've had an interesting life, Doc. If only.
Well, I mean, I don't have things falling into my lap often, but when they do, I go like a linebacker. I just grab the whole thing and go down.
Why not?
So, I mean, because, I mean, she's sitting right there next to me, relatively attractive. I'm not really all that into the busty thing, but yeah, she had that. And she's into watches enough to notice mine and ask, did I inherit it from my father or grandfather? She knew it was an old watch. That's why she said father or grandfather.
Right.
Two smoke, two stroke, $2. Thanks all. Just bought the Speedmaster Rising Sun.
All right.
I honestly don't know what that is.
That was the 2020 Olympic Speedmaster. For the Olympics,
the Tokyo
Olympics
Games that didn't happen.
Oh.
So it's going to be a collectible.
It might have been interesting had the Tokyo Games happened because they still have radiation problems over there.
Right.
From Fukushima.
Has not gone away.
From the Fukushima earthquake in 2010.
Yeah, from that whole disaster, they're still dumping radioactive water. They haven't stopped.
Oh boy.
It's still melting down. That hasn't stopped either. The only thing hopefully that stopped is it's no longer airborne. I hope.
See these reactors, what do you do with them then? How do you cool them down?
You just pour concrete over them and hope for the best.
Do they ever stop?
They didn't. They actually did not. They didn't foresee this problem with Fukushima, and therefore they never proposed any solution.
Right.
When they built the place. Thank you, General Electric. I knew I loved General Electric for something.
I see. General Electric, yes. Thomas Edison was a founding partner in General Electric, wasn't he?
You might be right. Sure. I'm not sure about that either. I'd have to research that one, but you might be right.
General Electric's the largest manufacturer of landmines in the world. Did you know that?
Did not.
Ooh.
See what the rising sun has done? It's a big downer on this whole conversation.
Yeah.
Maybe we should wrap this baby up.
Let's wrap this baby up. We'll be back tomorrow. And thank you so much for coming on, guys. Jesus, it went really bad with Loudmouth Tim. I don't know how to handle this guy, you know.
Oh, you had Loudmouth Tim on earlier?
Yes, he did.
Oh, Loudmouth Tim showed the Confederate flag.
Well,
and he was asked. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, let's.
Are you one to think that was a problem?
I think it is a problem. Yes, I do.
Well,
I don't know much about politics. I don't understand things, right? But I just know, you know, it's just not. I don't understand. I don't understand American politics, but that was toxic. It's not a good look. It's not a good look, you know.
It's a relatively recent thing that the Confederate flag is now considered some racist issue. I mean, if you just look back at the Dukes of Hazzards, they actually had one on their roof.
Yeah, actually, you are right there, you know.
And it was on television. It was on this thing called television, and it was broadcast in this thing called primetime.
Yeah, actually, I think you might have actually fixed the. You're right. You're 100% right.
But someone decided that we want to say that that's racist. And
actually, so you're right, Doc. You're right. I got to be honest with you. You are right there. But
All right, guys. I'll see you later.
Let's wrap this up. See you later, guys.
Later, fellas.
See you tomorrow.